Hello everyone, welcome back to Victoria 2. And as you can see, this may look different to British India because all the sub-nations are independent from Britain. Even though most of them are still in the sphere of Britain, they are not actually puppeted by Britain. So, and also what you may see different is that Celyon is here. And what you may not know is that this is not actually in the core game, and that is a mod that I have created. Currently it's 1, 2, 3, I think the lowest rank, second lowest rank or something, but it's actually around the 80s. So it's going to pop up. And anyways, it's 350,000 people, and while it's smaller than, like, see, this is almost 2 million, hyper bad, or it's larger than some, such as Orisia or over here, Travancore, which is actually what it's mainly based off of. It's a large population there. Currently, it's pretty weak, but it is sphered by Britain as well. And there is a decision that if we get away, if we are no longer sphered by Britain, then we can change to Sri Lanka. So that's kind of historically accurate. Other than that, this is just a tiny little mod, as well as all the Indian states are independent, so they're no longer part of Britain. Again, they are sphered by them still, but they're no longer puppeted. So let's get started with Celyon. Okay, here we go. As you can see, that's the wrong map mode. We have one ship, the Lanka. It's a frigate, and we have one irregular infantry division. It's the Army of Celyon. And this capital dot, it looks like it's in Kandy, but it's actually in Colombo. So it's just moved over for some reason. Anyways, and also something I didn't realize when I was testing this out, there is actually some sort of land bridge here, or a strait. So you can walk directly from the mainland here, which I was going to do like an England approach where you just need a navy, and as long as your navy's huge, you don't need an army, so that because they can't cross, but they can cross, so we're going to need an army as well. Okay, so currently this is only, and this is also modded as well. Typically, Celyon is an actual region, but it also includes like the Maldives and a few other things. So this is just one province here, or one region. Because I don't want it to say Celyon, because that just sounds weird. Anyways, we are uncivilized. We are ranked 82. We're going to want to civilize as fast as we can. Currently, let's encourage, I believe, immigration. That's probably the best. Actually, something here may help us civilize faster. I'm going to see about that. How do we civilize? Westernize. Here, how do we do this? How do we get points? Clergymen. Okay, so we're slightly lower population than optimal. Clergymen, it recommends 2%. We're currently at 1.2. Let's encourage them. We have a fairly decent population for right now. So we can make one more ship, but our army is at its limit currently. We may want to fix that. Wow, 56% are getting their luxury needs. Not anymore. Bring this down. Bring this down. We're not using that, but that's good for now. Clergymen. Education will make us westernize faster. We're not going to want to bring that down. Administration as always gets us more tax. So while we can bring it down, it ultimately lowers the tax value. So that's not good at all. We're not paying our soldiers whatsoever, apparently. Okay. So again, we are sphered by Britain. We are not puppeted, but we are sphered. Our flag is Celyon. It would be somewhere here. There we are, right there. So we are sphered. Other than that, let's get this started, I believe. And just, I'll bring you back when something interesting happens. Okay, we should probably want to ally ourselves with one of these Indian states. For example, with Travancore, it's only -8, but I don't know if that would be the best choice. They're kind of weak. Maybe Mysore could be good. We look at military power. That's 2. Actually, Travancore is at 3. So that's not too bad. That's at 7, but that's at only 5. 2. Let's do Travancore. We need to increase relations, but in order to do that, we'll need to get more diplomatic points. We're losing money a month. We're going to need to add some things here. Hold on, Travancore. There you are. Mysore, maybe. Again, excuse my pronunciation. Mysore. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know. Hyperbad is probably a bit far away. Maybe Portugal, maybe France. They're kind of close. This is fine for now. Those three. We have the newspaper. Nothing really important. Colombia expands. That's about it. We can make another infantry division or another army division. We can only make infantry or cavalry. We'll probably make an infantry one. Our budget is okay now. That's good. We're slowly going down in the rankings. 87, 88, 89, 90. Why? 91, 90, 91. We're not going to be really pushing for great powers, I guess. We're going to be pretty low. We can't patrol with these, can we? Oh, it doesn't have any supplies. More liberal, less everything else. Okay, we have 3 Diplo power now, so... Now it's at minus 25, because it has too many alliances. Hey, they will accept. Let's see, who else can we ally with? They're probably too far north. Siam, Burma, they hate us for some reason. The Netherlands is indifferent. Yep, they won't accept. How close are you? Minus 30. Should we beeline towards someone else? 51. That's probably too far away. Let's beeline towards them. America is on the side of Texas in the War of Independence. Okay, this is going up. So it was at 1.5. Now it's at 1.6%. That's good. Help us westernize quicker. We're getting more money. More education means more faster westernizing. Second Great Awakening. Democracy in America. UK expands. Still, almost 50% of people are getting their luxury needs every day. Of the middle class. Bring that up to 5. We're losing money now. 2. 50. 25. Okay, I think it's stable now, the budget. Oh, what's this? Oh, it just looks different for some reason. Look darker. More liberals, more reactionaries, less conservatives. They will accept. There you go. So we have 2 allies, Travancore and Mysore, 2 of the closest ones. They have very large armies. Mostly horses. Okay, we really need to balance this budget. We're losing 2 gold a day. Or 2 euros, whatever that is. Let's go back to 1. Education back down to 70. 70 seems like a good number. There we go. 100. We are now at rank 100. Went from 80 to 100 in a matter of months. Why do they have an army here? See, this is the province where they would cross. That's kind of scary. We are feared by them, but I don't know. 14.92, and this is going down. And our treasury is going up. And we now have our second irregular. Colombo irregular, and then the other division. Cannot make any generals yet. But now we have 6,000 troops. Still completely dwarfed by our other allies, as well as Britain, who has 29,000 regular troops. Almost ready to invade. Which again kind of scares me. Losing money again somehow. We were fine. Oh, because now we have to pay for the people. To make sure our ship's not being destroyed. Remember that from our Georgian campaign. Okay, so we have 6 diplomatic points that we could use or something. Hyperbad 61. Hyderabad. Burma. Could just do it with Britain. Make sure they don't attack us. And the budget. Uh, 38 maybe, 25 is fine, 1 down maybe to 55, 65. $62. We're breaking even, more or less. We have 0. Oh, here are our points. So I don't know how much of the population we want to be clergymen. It recommends 2%, and right now we're at 2.46. At some point we're going to want to change. We have 350,000 people. If I'm wrong, that's 100,000 more than we started with. I may be wrong. They're bringing more troops. Okay, so after this, we may want to encourage immigration, maybe. Officers, perhaps. We have 3 points. We can't make anyone, though. We need 20. We may want officers. Maybe farmers. I'm going to keep increasing relations with England. I was going to say India for some reason. Maybe we can make another ship. May want to do that. A frigate or a transport. Let's do a frigate. Yeah. Now we're going to go in the hole. 109. Keep going down. Against Punjab. Good. Thought that was us for a second. Minus 60. Minus 75. Let's make sure France has positive relations of us. There we go. We were paused for some reason. Once we hit 3% clergymen, I'll switch over to officers just so that we can get a military leader.